Max, it's only the second week you've gone full-on technical bear, which, yeah, spice things up. Why not? So what does that look like? What is reverse Goldilocks?
Yeah, look, and thanks for having me. Look, I guess for us, it's really an environment now where it's not the classic risk-off where you want to have sovereigns, right, where you want to have the yen and gold and all that, where suddenly growth concerns come in. That's not the case at all, right? That's not the case at all. In fact, actually, when we look at the fundamentals, when we look at growth, right, particularly in the US, things are still very, very okay, very solid, right? Still ticking up, and you know, with that easing of financial conditions that we've seen in Q4, that actually should be feeding through also into better growth. Earnings expectations now for the upcoming Q4 reporting season, particularly in the US, are very, very low. Consensus is saying an 8% drop quarter over quarter, right? So very low. So we do get the questions from clients quite a lot where it's like, well, if you're telling us that fundamentals are so good, well, what the heck are you doing, right? Well, the problem is that what's changed over the last 2 months is two things, right? The repricing in rates, right? We see now, what, a 2/3 chance priced in for a rate cut in March. And that sort of bites, right? That bites with the solid fundamentals. I can't have, on the one hand, really solid fundamentals, a bit of signs that even US inflation figures might be a bit stickier than thought, right? And at the same time, a rate cut in March and in May and in June and so on and so on. Yeah. Does that sort of bites, right? One of them has to be wrong. And for us, it's not the growth side of things that is wrong. For us, it's the rate side that has gone a little bit too far, too fast, a little bit exuberant. And as that gets at least partially unwound, partially priced out, that leads to that reverse Goldilocks, right? That leads to what we call reverse Goldilocks, or you can call it good news becoming bad news, or whatever you may want to call it, right? And that really then leads to pain across the asset classes.